this. Let's talk about food now. This is where people are suffering a lot about food. Some people, they don't get food. Some people, they fear. Let me tell you, even if an Arab put a camera for me here, and this is the kitchen, I will eat. I will come start with my food next to the camera in the kitchen and eat. Why? I'm not stealing. The same way I work in your house, I need to eat. I'm working in your house, I can't work in an empty stomach. Guys, you need to know how to be. If she shouts at you, no. Oh my God. It's like they are selling us the fear. You know, those people who shout at you to fear, you respect them. There is difference between respecting and fearing somebody. Yeah, you should respect them, but don't fear them. This is your right. You need to eat. Nobody can work without eating. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, your girl here Eunice. I hope mmekuwa poa. I'm back with another video. I've been a long time sijafanya video, but kindly if you are new, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are returning subscriber, continue watching my videos. Like I usually say, my videos I'm doing because I'm here in Saudi Arabia. I've been working here almost 4 years. So far so good, but today I want to advise people on the reality and the expectation you find here. Because back in Kenya, when you're coming here, you get a lot of advice from people, from the agency. They tell you so many things, but when you come here, it's quite a different story. You find yourself in a situation like, this is not what they told me. How is that possible? Like, for example, one thing that affects people so much here is the language. Because Arabs, most of them, like nowadays they speak English, but like 90% still don't speak in English. So if you find yourself in that situation, language barrier is the biggest and the main issue here. When you're back in Kenya, they usually tell you, no, you go there, Arabic, it's easy to learn. But let me tell you, you'll have a hard time. For those who know Arabic, they are lucky. If you don't know, you need to know it. It's a must. This is a must. This is one thing you need to know so that you'll be able to know, I need this, I don't this, I want this, I don't want this, because they will keep telling you, hada, hina, you don't know what they're saying. Sawi, kida, you don't know what they're saying. So one of the things that affects people is the language barrier, because Arabs, they like shouting. So they can tell you, bring this, then you are like, you bring something different. She will shout to you and you'll feel sad. You can imagine, you just came here. It's your first week you have started working. Then madam tells you, go to the kitchen, bring me the cup. Then instead of the cup, you bring the plate. And the madam is, no, I say the cup. You go back, you bring the spoon. It's logic to get sad. But they're gonna shout at you and you'll feel from 100 to 0, you'll feel like, I wanna go back Kenya. I want to go back Kenya. I don't want to stay in this house. I'm fed up. I don't want to work for these people anymore. No, don't feel like that. Let me tell you one thing. This is what we are going through, all of us here in Saudi Arabia, because we don't know the language. If you are new, Jadid, everybody who is new here, that is one thing they go through. You can do something which is good, but in their eyes it's bad. Or you can do something, somebody else done something bad, then madam comes and blame you, thinking that you are the one who did it, which is, you are not the one. So kindly, you need to be very keen to know the language. You're supposed to hear the language. Within 3 months, you're supposed to hear what they're saying. You don't need to speak, because first you hear what they're saying before you speak. So within three months, if you're in an Arab house, they don't know English, they speak Arabic, in 3 months you'll start joining the dots. Within 6 months, maybe you can speak, but the first 3 months, inshallah, you can understand the language. So let me tell you, in Kenya, they tell you, no, go in Saudi Arabia, the houses are not big. Yeah, you'll have time to rest. Let me tell you, my friend, if you are in Kenya or you are here and you came to Saudi Arabia, this is the reality. One, we don't have small houses. These people are rich. They don't have small houses. If you are lucky, you find yourself in an apartment, good. But mostly we have like 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're the one who does the cleaning. One thing you need to know, they don't have one sitting room. No, it's not like us in our country. You just have sitting and 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms, 1 sitting and the dining and the kitchen. No, they have like 3 sitting rooms. They have like 3, you know what, when I say 3 sitting rooms, because women don't sit together with men. Teenagers don't sit together with men or women. So this is what happened. If this is an Arab house, a very big one, they will have 1 sitting room for the men, one for the women, one for the teenager girls, one for the teenager boys. You find like they have 4. And in other occasion, you might find they have even this sitting room is, I don't know, it's for Mohammed. The other one is for Abdallah. The other one is for Lulu. The other one is for somebody else disciplined. You find in a house, if a woman has 5 kids, every kid has his own sitting room. My friend, that is the reality. We don't work in small houses in Saudi Arabia. If you are lucky enough, you find yourself in an apartment or working in a compound, thank God. Thank God. But for us who are working in Arab's house, the houses are big, super big. Each bedroom has a toilet inside. And you'll find these people, they don't get 1 kid. They get like 6, 7. Not like us, Kenyan, rich people, they get 1 or 2 kids, even 1. Here, it's the opposite. You are rich, you have 10 kids. So you can imagine, you are the one who is doing all the chores in that house. You have to clean everybody's bedroom. And let me tell you, here it's not like Kenya. Another reality about here. You see the way Kenyans kids wake up, put the plates there, or maybe they spread the bed. Even the madam of the house, leave alone the madam, even the mister of the house will wake up and throw the pillow down. And he will not take it. He will go to the toilet. He will not flush. You will do it. Don't come here, then you start working, then you are like, no, I can't flush the toilet. My friend, we have been flushing those toilets for a long time. This is the reality in Arabs. You need to know. They don't flush the toilet. They don't spread the bed. When they remove their clothes, like this, remove their clothes, they just leave it there and they go. You can enter in the bathroom, you find clothes everywhere down. You need to pick it all. Even the panty, you wash panty for the woman, you wash the panty for the kids, you wash the boxer for the man. This is the reality, my friend. If you are in Kenya and you are coming here, just know that you are coming to work, not to sleep. You're not coming here to sleep. This is the reality. These people, this is the reality about them. They wake up, they leave the cup there, they go. That's your work. You go and pick it, wash and go. In the morning, like for example, you go to sleep, leave the house clean. In the morning, you will wake up, you'll be like, what? Oh, sorry. Were they having a party or what? They were having a party or what? Because when you wake up in the morning, everything, the kitchen, the bathroom, the sitting, everywhere, the pillows, everything is down. You need to start 0. And maybe you left the house clean when you are going to sleep. This is the reality in Saudi Arabia. People work hard here. So if you are Kenyan, and then you go to the agency, they say, no, the houses are not big. You get paid. What? No, my friend. Here it's called working. When you come to Saudi Arabia, it's working. Let me talk another thing about sleeping time. We all have different sleeping schedule depending on your boss. If your boss works, I assume you'd sleep during the night. If your boss does not work, my friend, you'd sleep during the day. You will wake up at 2. You will wake up at 3. You slept in the morning 5 or 6. Because most of Arabs, they sleep during the day. I don't know what is wrong with these people. They sleep during the day. On the night, they are not sleeping. They are partying, enjoying life. You know what I mean. But during the day, you sleep. So you wake up. I don't know if you start drinking your breakfast at 2. You can imagine waking up at 2, taking tea at 2. It's my breakfast. I want to start working. So that is the reality. You may find yourself in a house you are waking up at 2, but your friend is waking up in the morning. It's not the same. Different people, different scenario. So if you find your friend is waking up at in the morning 7 and you're waking up at 2, at 12, there was a house I used to wake up at 12. There was another house I used to wake up at 2. There is a house I used to wake up at 6 in the morning. Depends on where you find yourself. Just know, I will sleep, wake up, start my work. And talking about sleeping time, we'll talk about resting time. Arabs will never tell you, Eunice, it's time for you to rest. Never, ever. They will ever tell you, Eunice, go to your room and rest. Eunice, take this, eat, go rest. They will never tell you that. But they will always look at the time you wake up. But they will never look at the time you sleep. So it's up to you to know how to deal with these people. 1, sit down and ask her, what is my sleeping time? Thank you. 7 in the morning. It's 8. My sleeping time is 11. Oh, what is my waking time? You need to give me the sleeping time, same way you need to give me the waking time. One thing I would like to advise you people, if you are coming to Saudi Arabia, speak out yourself. Know how to speak out yourself. Don't be afraid. They cannot harm you. You are not abusing them. You are not calling them names. You are just talking and saying what is in your mind. So you need to tell them, okay, madam, I sleep at 11. What time do I wake up? The same way you give me the sleeping time, you give me the waking time. That's how it works. There is no way you give me the waking time and you don't give me the sleeping time. So that means you'll be looking your waking time, but only you'll be looking at my sleeping times. You might find yourself in houses where they tell you sleep at 1 and the party ends at 2. Let me tell you what I do. That's me. I don't know about you. If they tell me to sleep 11, and now today there was a party and I slept at 2, how many hours have I extended? I just do my calculation. Tomorrow morning I'd wake up late hours. The 2 hours I was late, I'm going to extend the 2 hours. And when she comes to me, I'll tell her, no, madam, we said my sleeping time is this. And I slept at this. So that's why I was late. You need to be like, don't fear them. Don't you fear them. As long as you're not talking back to them, you're not shouting at them, you're just talking the truth here. Don't fear Arabs people. Don't fear them. Let's talk that. And you need to find your resting time. They will, like I said, they will never tell you rest. Do this. No, they will never tell you that. You need to know your resting time. Time for you to go and rest. You cannot work like 13 hours non-stop every day for a whole month. You'll get sick. When you go back to your country, the money you had put all together, you are going to use the money to the hospital. So my advice to you, you need to know your resting time. Do your cleaning, what, and you need to show them, go rest. And when she comes and tells you, what are you doing? Madam, I just finished cleaning. I'm taking 1 hour rest, then I'll come and continue. You need to teach them that. You know, you need to show them, yeah, I can rest, I can do this. Let's talk about food now. This is where people are suffering a lot, about food. Some people, they don't get food. Some people, they fear. Let me tell you, even if an Arab put a camera for me here, and this is the kitchen, I will eat. I will come start with my food next to the camera in the kitchen and eat. Why? I'm not stealing. The same way I work in your house, I need to eat. I'm working in your house, I can't work in an empty stomach. Guys, you need to know how to talk. Everything here in Arabs, it's talking. Talk out. Don't keep quiet. Don't be, if she shouts at you, no. Oh my God. It's like they are selling us the fear. You know, those people who shout at you to fear, you respect them. There is difference between respecting and fearing somebody. Yeah, you should respect them, but don't fear them. This is your right. You need to eat. Nobody can work without eating. You need to eat. Let me tell you another thing. These people, they like cooking the food and giving you the leftovers. I believe in 90% of Kenyans, they don't eat leftover. Leave alone the leftovers. Your sister's food, yeah? She ate on the plate and give you eat. They will not eat. Your brothers, I don't know, your baby, your what, they don't eat. That is us, eh? You need to teach them from day one. First day you enter to an Arab house. Sometimes they don't know. Sometimes we blame them when they don't know. So when they feed you, they take all the food, they go with it, they eat. Just tell them, no, madam, haram. Haram. Kenyans, we don't eat food, the leftovers. That is haram. Next time, she will take the food, serve you before she goes with the food. I'm very good at talking, to be honest. There is a house I was working. She would put all the food. You know what I did one day? Hey, madam, I came with my plate. Put for me my food, please. In a polite way. Put for me my food, please. From that day, she started serving me before going with the food. Because there is no way you go with the food, then you bring the food you expect me to eat. I will not eat it. That's me. I don't know about you. You need to show them from the first day. Let me tell you one thing you need to know about Arabs. If you accept something, you accept it until the last moment. You don't eat the food the first day, the leftover, the second day, the third day, then the fourth day your friends tell you, I can't eat leftovers. I can't. Then after 1 week, that's the time you're going to complain. No, madam, it's haram. I don't eat leftovers. No. Since the first day, show her, I don't eat leftovers. That's me. I don't eat. And You even tell her, you see, I'm working in your house, yeah? I never complain anything. The same way I want you to treat me. I don't eat leftovers. Just have me my food, go with it. You may find yourself in a house where they even put a glass, they take a glass and measure for you the sugar. They give you the tea bags, like 5. This is for 1 week. I don't know, the kubus, go with it in your room. You may find yourself in those situations. Most of us find themselves in a situation where they give you your plate, they give you your spoon. It's okay with the plate and the spoon. I don't care. But the funny part, I'm the one who washes the plate. This is the irony part. I'm the one who washes. I'm the one who does everything. But you gave me my own cup. It's not one house or 2 houses I've worked like that. With my own plate and with my own spoon and with my own cup. Don't feel undermined. Don't feel bad. Most Kenyans, if everybody in Saudi Arabia can talk the life they are going through here, my friend, you'll even appreciate where you are. So if you find yourself in a house where you have your own plate, don't worry. As long as they serve you the food, take your plate, go put there, put for me food, and I go. If you find yourself in a house where they don't cook, you just tell her, Madam, I'm hungry. I can't work in an empty stomach. I need to eat to be able to work. Learn to talk yourself. You know what I mean. Tell her, in our country, we wake up, we drink tea with bread, and we know it's ugali. We wake up, we drink tea in the morning for me to have the strength. You can even ask her, Madam, I'm a woman, you are the woman. Yeah? Can you survive for 1 day without eating? They can't survive and they are not working. We are working and they want us to survive. Learn to speak. Learn to speak yourself. Learn to know. Like, I need to eat. This is what I was saying. Go in that fridge. Take the fruits. Eat, my friend. Arabs will never tell you. Arabs will always tell you, Eunice, clean this, remove this, wash this, wipe this, clean. You know what I mean. But they never tell you, hey, Eunice, why you didn't eat the banana? I kept the banana for you there. You didn't eat. They will never tell you that. Take the banana, eat. And when they ask you, don't say, no, I don't know where. No. Face them, tell them, I took the banana and I ate it. And you're not, let me tell you, if you look them in the eyes and with no fear, you respect them, but you don't fear them. That's what you're supposed to do. Respect the Arabs, but never fear them. Just tell them, I took the banana and I ate. If they don't cook, go in that kitchen, look what there is, cook. If they don't buy food, tell them, Madam, I can't work when I'm hungry. You need to buy food so that I cook for myself. I have no issue cooking for myself. I'll cook my own food. And I will cook. Because you can go to other houses. You're even being given the boiling kettle for yourself. There was a house I used to work. I was given mine to boil the water for myself. This is crazy, to be honest. Anyway, it's their country. What do? We just follow the orders. But we never follow the orders about the food. We need to eat to work. Another thing, people say, no, in Saudi Arabia you get a day off. My friend, there is no day off here. There is no day off in Saudi Arabia. You work for 365 days plus 365 days without a day resting. Maybe you are lucky they go to the grandma house and you are left in the house. And they will never leave you doing nothing. They will go and that day they will tell you, Eunice, yeah? Do you see the fan in the kitchen here? You need to clean it. Eunice, do you see outside? You need to do this. Eunice, that's how they are. They don't want to see you resting. They are money. You are money in the house. But it's the way you show them. You respond to them. Arabs, they think that we are slaves. We need to do all the work 24/7, but we need to be strong. So there is no day off in Saudi Arabia. Don't be cheated by the agency in Kenya. No, you have a day off. I don't know, you can go to church. There is no church here, another thing. This is a Muslim country. No church. No day off. I talked about the big house. We don't have small houses in Saudi Arabia. Let's talk about the kids. Let me tell you, if there is something annoying in here, Saudi Arabia, it's not even the madam, that the kids. Oh my God. They can make you quit. The kids can make you go to your room and start crying because they don't respect us. They know we are slaves in the house. We need to do everything. We need to clean. You can clean the kitchen and finish, and the kids come through water like this. And the mother is there, and she does nothing, and you cannot say anything. Let me tell you how you handle such kids. If they throw water, that is me. I don't know about you. Just leave it there and go. Will you keep the whole day cleaning the water? You just leave it. If madam comes, now you face her, you tell her, Madam, okay, I cleaned your kitchen and I finished, yeah? But now your son came and drew water. To be honest, yesterday I didn't know. I'm not doing that. And you stand with your words. Don't do it today and tomorrow you don't. No. If you do it today, do it every day. You have to be strong. I will tell you, in Arab country, kids, you have to be strong. They can make you hate yourself. They can make you say, I wish I was not born. I wish I never come to Saudi Arabia. A baby of 9 years old making you hate yourself. Oh my God. I believe people understand what I say. People are understanding what I'm saying. A baby of 7 years can make you hate. 4 years. They can even talk back at you. They can even shout at you. They can even tell you, no, you are the nanny, do this. I know that experience because I've been there. All I would love to tell you is that don't smile with those kids, yeah? Don't start joking that running around the house telling them, hey, I love you. No. From day one, that face, yeah? Like a serious face. They will respect you. Just put a serious face. Don't joke with those kids. Yeah? Avoid joking with those kids. Don't let them know you. Don't let them know your weakness. Same with madam. Don't talk about your family with madam. Don't tell them, oh, my family, oh, my dad, oh, we have this, oh. Don't you dare tell them about your plans. Don't tell them your plans. Don't tell them your life. Don't tell them anything about you. Don't tell them. Talk about work. Eh, what do you want me to do? This and this. Okay. Okay, madam. Okay. That way you'll finish your 2 years because they don't know what you are thinking. But the moment you talk a lot, people will learn you. But if you keep quiet, people will not know you. They'll be afraid. They don't know what you are thinking. They don't know your next move. So let me tell you. I was talking. You can find yourself. People say, no, if you go in Saudi Arabia, you'll have your own room, the toilet, the bathroom, the wardrobe. That's a lie. That's a lie. You know why I said it's a lie? Not all. Yeah, you are lucky. I don't know. I didn't say everyone. Some of us, you are lucky to find yourself. I have my own room. I have my own bed. I have my own AC. Do you know some of us sleep in the majlis? What is majlis? It's a sitting room. Let me call it a sitting room for everybody to understand. It's a sitting room. Maybe majlis is it for the men? I don't know. It's a sitting room. Where there's a carpet, that's where you sleep. During the day, you remove your mattress and go put it somewhere. During the night, you come and put it there. Will that make you go back to Kenya? No. That can't make you go back to Kenya. This is where the agency are failing to tell you guys that. When you go in Saudi Arabia, you'll have your room, you'll eat chicken every day, you will do... No. You don't have your own room. If you have yours, you are lucky. Thank God. You are lucky to have your own room. You have your own privacy. You even sleep here and they keep walking around and you are sleeping. How do you sleep? Anyway. Let's talk about how the houses we have camera. Don't fear if you find yourself working in a camera house, because I'm sure most of us, where we came from, we don't have CCTV. So you can imagine, you come into work, you'll be, hey, these people, they don't trust you. Who trusts a stranger? Can you trust a stranger? Let me ask you. Can you trust a stranger in your house? You can never trust a stranger. As long as you're not doing bad, don't fear the camera. Like me, if there is a camera, I just wake up, clean. Madam says I did the cleaning, yeah? I went to the kitchen, opened the fridge, took some food, sat down where the camera is. They put in the kitchen. This is the camera. I sit here and I start eating. What I'm trying to say, don't you fear because there is a... Don't say, no, I don't like camera in the house. I want to go back. That is not an issue. It's a petty issue for me to stop not to work. Or for saying like, I don't want to work. You may find yourself in a house where there is elderly. You need to take care of them. These people, they tell you, no, we are going to Saudi Arabia. We have new jobs now. Not cleaning, taking care of elders. Never, never, ever. You will come here as a cleaner, as a cook, and you're also going to take care of their grandmother who doesn't even know how to shower. You will change her the pampers. That's the reality. There is no way you'll come as a caregiving from Kenya and come here. No. You find yourself doing all that. You are a caregiver. You are taking care. You are cleaning the house, taking care of the kids. You're even taking the kids to the mall. You go with the mom to the mall. You go monitor the kids jumping and enjoying, and there you are following them all over. That's the reality about Saudi Arabia. There is no job, that specific job, coming here as a caregiver. Do you know even how to inject people? You don't know how to inject people. And there you are being told, no, you are going the caregiving job. You are coming a house girl, a house manager. You will do the caregiving in that house and you will clean and you also cook. So you need to know the expectation and the reality that is happening here. What have I left back? Is there anything I haven't said? I don't think so. Okay, anything I didn't say, you can ask me in the comment section. That's the reality about here, Saudi Arabia. You need to be a strong woman. Everybody who have ever stepped here in Saudi Arabia, they know Saudi Arabia needs a strong, not only Saudi Arabia, let's talk Gulf in general. Oh, and another thing, they will tell you came date 6, the manager will, the agency will tell you, no, when you go there, you get paid this amount. Let me tell you, that's a lie, We know in our contract the amount we all receive. You find them telling you you'll want 1,500, and when you see on the contract it's a different. That's the reality. The difference, that the 1,500 it's a lie. The amount they put on the contract, that's the truth. You need to know that. Guys, if you are new, kindly subscribe. Don't just listen to me without subscribing to my YouTube channel. Comment, share my video. Share my video with everyone. Yeah, if you have any question, feel free to ask. I'm going to do my next video. What I'm going to talk before coming here to Saudi Arabia, things you should know. You don't just come into Saudi Arabia. You need to know some things, because if I knew some things, I would have not gone through what I went through. If I knew some things, I went through some things because I didn't know some things. Oh my God, that's good. Thank you, guys. See you to my next video. Thank you very much.